I'm going to tell you one of the funny stories that happened to me being a movie man.
Okay.
Because as a movie man, and as someone who provocates making the availability of these forgotten films available, is something that is not without speed bumps, if you understand what I'm meaning. Before these DVDs that I make, in 1933, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, our then president, proclaimed the National Recovery Administration, which was to cover the Depression and getting people working again. So before the opening title of a lot of these films would have the NRA logo. Right. NRA is very much in the newspapers and the news these days.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh, wow.
I think you're understanding where I am going on this.
Yes.
Well, when a film that is of that period does not have an NRA, for authenticity, I added the NRA, not to the film, because I always keep a film as it was originally exists now. But I added to the beginning opening credits, oh, Mr. Carpenter, of my DVDs that I make, to authenticate the time period.
Right.
Well, my friend Morty over here, if he'll come up here a second. No, he's very shy. He's also wanted by the police. Anyhow, so I had the NRA logo from 1933 flash upon the screen. Right. Now, my film shows are not politically oriented in either way. I mean, at one time in America, there really wasn't a political party. We were all just Americans. There really weren't Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Socialists, whatever. We were Americans. We all were one.
Yeah.
But now, when people see the NRA, without knowing the education and the intellect of the time, they react adversely. Case in point, after one of my shows where I had the NRA show just seen on screen, my friend Morty over here, Morty Ray, and a bunch of the other devotees, film fans, we're all huddled together talking about the film afterwards, because I always keep myself available for questions afterwards, showing. And this girl storms up to me and says, I didn't think these film shows were politically biased.
Oh.
And I didn't know what the heck she was talking about. And NRA, National Recovery. What are you for that for? And we all, the whole group of us, began laughing. So I told my friend Morty, who's sitting over here, by the way, and wants to be kind of under the radar, so to speak. Morty, I said, Morty, who first had told me the year of the NRA, which I was asking him when I first started putting the logos onto my DVDs, I asked him, could you please tell this girl? And he explained to her what the NRA stood for. It didn't stand for the National Recovery Association, not at all. Because I will not do anything to insult anyone who believes any other way, in any way whatsoever. If either for or against it, I don't care. We're here to enjoy a classic film. But Morty laughingly said to her what the NRA, the National Recovery Administration for the Depression that Franklin Delano Roosevelt created. And she was so embarrassed that it wasn't the National Rifle Association. You see, and she never showed up to another one of my shows. Anyhow, so I think Morty shot her. And so, but the thing is, if you're going to attack someone for these films made decades ago, you have to look at these films in the mindset of then, not the mindset of now.
Yeah.
And if you're going to attack me be educated and intellectual about it. So,
Wow.
there you go.